Peace, peace, peace. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you who don't know, it's your boy Big Sling Hope. And I got another video for y'all. This video, I'm going to be giving y'all do's and don'ts when you out here playing in the streets. Alright? Now, I don't condone none of that. I'm not trying to promote no violence. I'm not trying to promote negativity, right? But I do know it's a cold world out there. And shit is happening to people. Now, none of these things I'm about to tell you can guarantee that you're going to get the favorable outcome that you want. These are just certain things that have helped me or certain places that I went wrong in the past. So I'm just trying to educate. I'm just trying to give certain tips. Because at the end of the day, the goal is to make it home every night. And we know they're not playing fair out there in the streets. So number one. Before I even get to that, man, if you like my content, yo, it don't hurt to share it. It don't hurt to like. It don't hurt to subscribe and support. Now, and also give me tips. I listen well. Give me tips. Come on, man. Go on here and watch the other. But anyway, number one, don't bring nobody to your house. Number one, if you out there playing the streets with crooks and criminals and dirtbags and niggas, don't bring dudes to your crib, to your castle. Don't bring them. If it's not your day ones, and even sometimes day ones change and flip up. And you shouldn't have more than 5 close friends, right? It should always be 5 or less. And 5 to me sounds like too many. It should be like 3, right? But if it's not your day ones, you already tested them, you grew up with them, you get what I'm saying? Like you trust them. Don't bring crooks to your crib, homie. It gives people leverage over you. Especially if you don't know where other people in your clique or in your crew or whatever live, bro. Don't bring people to your crib. Because it gives them leverage. You know, some dudes that you're doing business with, or you think you cool, y'all in the same gang and all of that, sometimes they might even offer to give you a ride, like, you know what I'm saying? They try to give you a ride just to, if you don't got a V, right? They'll try to give you a ride just because they want to keep tabs. They want to know where you live, homie. They want to know where you live. So don't let them know where you live. All right? Don't bring them to your crib. If they already know, stop bringing them to your house. Unless, like I said, you really trust them with your life. They have proven themselves. But don't be just bringing anybody in and out your house, homie. In the long run, it's going to come to bite you in the ass. You can't really trust a lot of people. Number two, never let them know when you got the grip. You know what I'm saying? Never let them know. It's nobody's business, homie. When you got the grip, you got the grip. That's on you. Never let nobody know when you got the grip. Alright? Because I'm going to tell you a story. A lot of times dudes start acting stupid. Now, if you got friends that act stupid and just be doing wild shit, wild hot shit, then sometimes maybe you do need to let them know because, like, yo, chill. Like it. But that's still bad. You shouldn't even be around them if they doing stupid shit like that. Because I'm going to tell you this. A lot of dudes, they start acting out when they know you got the grip. They know they're not tough to begin with. They know they're not, you know what I'm saying? They start acting extra tough when their man got the grip. You know what I'm saying? I seen this from the opposition that I don't have beef with. And I also seen this from one time I was out, like, you know, like about 100 years ago. And, you know, I was gripped up. And we tried to go to a spot, some spot back, you know what I'm saying? Back then. And, you know, son didn't even know, like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, when I used to move around like that. So I pulled the grip out and I gave it to Shorty. Cause she was like, I got you, like, I'm gonna bring it in or whatever. Excuse me. So I give it to her. And when son see me give it to her, I fucked up because I should have never did that. But when son, he just happened to be there, you feel me? But when son see me give it to her, he was like, yo, why you ain't tell me you had the grip? Like, and I'm like, bro, because I ain't got none of your business, homie. Like, I ain't got to tell you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he like, nah, bro, you got to let me know when you got. I said, I don't got to let you know shit. Because at the end of the day, if the boys come, it's my situation, not yours. A lot of dudes be trying to throw that shit around because they feel like they entitled to know. If I'm a stand-up dude and I'm a own to my shit and I'm a hold my shit down, you don't need to know, because you know what happens? When dudes know, they're either going to start acting tough or they're going to start acting paranoid. You know what I'm saying? They're going to either start acting tough or start acting paranoid around you, and you don't need neither of those. You know what I'm saying? So don't let them know. And again, sometimes your own mans might be trying to line you and backdoor you. So if he's trying to do that, and he know you got the grip, what you done for? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, always no. And the next one is number 3. Don't let no shorty hold your grip, homie. I know I just said that. Shorty took it inside, but then as soon as I was inside, I got the shit right back. Like I was like, yo, give me that. Don't let no shorty hold your grip. If you scared, leave that shit at home. Because when the pushing get the shove, and shits ring out, 9 times out of 10, them girls be out. They be running. You know what I'm saying? We had those situations, shootouts, and the chick with the grip start running. You know what I'm saying? Dudes start clapping, they start running the other way. Now I gotta chase you, get the grip. I might get hit up. So it's always best. If you got drama, hide the shit on your own, bro. Now after you do what you do, whatever you want to do with it, again, I'm not promoting this shit. I'm just saying, I'm trying to ensure your survival out here in the mean streets, man. So don't do that. Number 4, right? When you go to spots, always pre where the cameras are at and the exits, right? Always pre where the cameras are at and the exits, homie. You don't want to be in a place in case of a fire. You know what I'm saying? In case of a fire, you need to know where the emergency exits are at. If this is a spot and they only got one exit, then everybody got to go through that one place. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got to go through that one place. It's not really the best, safest place you should be in, right? So always know where the camera's at, right? Just for your knowledge and your recollection, right? It's always good to know. And it's always good to have an exit. And if they only got one exit, make another exit. Sometimes you could do that, right? If you out in the public, like back in the days, like 100 years ago, remember they started, like I already pre-situation. I come into a spot, I pre like, okay, it's a one-way in, but it's a backyard party. I'm already looking what's on this yard, what's on that yard. Do they got a dog over there? Nah, they don't got no dog. It looks like, I could hop over there and not scuff my sneakers. We used to be thinking about sneakers sometimes, you know what I'm saying? But I look and I be like, all right, I already formulated the plan. So I remember one time when we was already, when shit jumped off and they started shooting, I hit my mans and them. I was like, yo, we this way. I already planned the escape route. You know what I'm saying? We hopped the gate and we was good. See, but when the pandemonium happens, if you don't survey, you don't know what's what, like you don't know what's going on, you're gonna get lost in the sauce. And sometimes innocent people get hit this way because they don't have a plan. What else out for it? Number 5, right? Number 5. Never tell the people you're doing business with your secrets. Do not tell them your secrets. Okay? Do not sit here. Business is business. I'm saying this ain't no we building, we a brotherhood, we a camaraderie. Nah. Don't tell people your secrets. Again, people always looking for leverage. Crooks in the street are always looking for a way that they can have one up on you. I'm telling you, man, this is just how criminals think. Why you think when these people fall out, when these people have these arguments, when these people get into these little fake little riff-raff beefs, they know shit about you. They be like, I know where that nigga live. You know what I'm saying? I know where his mom stay. I know his girl work over here. I know where he work. I know where they just be knowing shit about you because they be waiting for the moment. So don't give these people, if anything was to happen, you shouldn't even be able to know. It was some dudes I was running the street with, I ain't know shit about them. I ain't know, but I was stupid. I was mad friendly. Everybody knew where I live. Everybody knew shit about me, right? I was dumb, because in my mind, nobody could do nothing to me. I'm going to ride out. I'm going to do this. I'm a gangster. I'm a blah, blah, blah. But I don't know shit about these dudes. I don't know what kind of car some of these dudes drive. I don't know where they live. I don't know where they work. I don't know who they girl. Like, I ain't know shit about a lot of dudes. So I'm in a vulnerable state. You know what I'm saying? So don't tell people your secrets and your business like that, man. Again, like unless they are your main ones. You know what I'm saying? Another thing, it's always good to have a retarded dude on your team that you can control. You know what I'm saying? Listen to me. You know, like Rico, like, you know, like, I was about to say Alpo. Oh, yeah, Alpo, yeah. You know how, like, Ace, he had Rico, you know what I'm saying? Ace had Rico. Yeah, it's always good to have one of those dudes. You know, like the crazy Buffalo kid that I was upstate with, and he was ready to ride with me. Like, it's always good to have one of those dudes on your team that you can control. Emphasis on that. You can control. Because if you can't control this dude, you might be on the menu. Alright? When things go wrong, you might be on the menu. So it's always good to have one of these retarded dudes on your team who'll blow the block up for you. I'm saying, or for the cause, or for the self, or like whatever. But it's good to have them in your close group. Right? Like I said, you should have less than five or less. 5 is pushing it, but 5 or less of close, tight-knit dudes that you already know they're gonna bang. Right? What was that number? What's the number 5? I think that's number 6. Number 6 or 7, I don't know. Next one. Always let somebody know where you going. All right? Sorry. Need some water. Yeah. This ain't no just shit for women, all right? Always let somebody know where you going, homie. And when I mean somebody that could come get you. You know what I'm talking about. Somebody that could come get you if you in danger. Again, probably the retarded dude on your team who will tear the block up. You know what I'm saying? Always let somebody know where you going. This is something that we used to do back in the days. This is something that I still kind of do, right? Like, I never really stopped whooping the same. You get what I'm saying? Like, I mean, of course, yeah, I do, because I don't carry weapons, right? But for the most part, I let people know where I'm going. I let people know, like, yo, I'm about to go here. Like, when I used to randomly go places, like, I used to send my man the address. I'm like, I'm going here. This is what the person look like. If it's a setup, if I don't hit you back when I leave this place, you already know what time it is. Tear the block up. Saying real shit. Always let somebody know where you're going. Like, I'm always letting somebody know where I'm going. Somebody always know where I'm going. And a lot of dudes, some dudes, I get it. You might not have those individuals that will come get you wherever you at. You know what I'm saying? I had a situation with my man. My man was in the spot. Boom, boom, boom. Like, yo, come get me, bro. I went and got him. You get what I'm saying? Like, so, I'm saying, phone on standby. I'm calling the police nowadays. Nah, but you get the point. Always have somebody that you let them know what's going on, where you at, how you moving. Boom. Another thing, if you in the street crew or you in the gang or you whatever, and you sense some shady, before I even get into this, I'm gonna talk about body language. This might be number 8, number 7, number 8. Pay attention to the body language of people, man. If you don't know what body language is about, I suggest you to get in tune with it. Get in tune with people's movements. Get in tune with what they do. Do they bite their nails a lot, right? Do they get sweaty palms? Do they always tap their feet? Do they, when they talk to you, do they avoid looking in your eyes, right? Can they, like, they avoid the look to look at you, right? It's just a lot of things you gotta pay attention to, right? With people. Another thing I would suggest you do, like, if you don't know, like, one thing I do, I observe people. Like, sometimes I go sit in a remote place where I can see people, where I can see a lot of people, and I just watch them. You can do this shit from your building. Get yourself some binoculars. If you live in a building or in a place where, like, there's a lot of traffic, get yourself some binoculars and just watch people, right? Just watch people, watch their facial expressions, watch how they face scrunch up. Like, pay attention, like, even when you talk to people, right? Like, if their eyebrow go up, if they forehead squinches up, like, their lip, like, just pay attention to certain things. Like, when you say certain things, people will let you know that they don't like what you said, right? Or they don't agree with what you said. It's just little things that you gotta pay attention to that people do, right? And their body language will let you know, like, they kind of, something's up with this person, right? Which brings me to the next point. If you think somebody fishy, or they just moving weird, or they just doing weird shit, right? Or even like they be joking around saying certain funny shit, because that's part of the signs too, right? When somebody kind of like got a little weird shit against you, like they make little funny jokes. Don't take jokes have some truth in it, okay? Jokes don't just come out of nowhere. Jokes have truth in it. But if you feel like anybody is a threat, or you in danger from them, or it might be a riffraff, it might be some beef, or they moving weird, keep tabs on them, homie. Listen, if I think you're a problem, I got a tab on you. You best believe that. It is what it is. I keep tabs on everybody I think is a threat to my existence. I'm saying, if you said some funny shit on the internet, if you said some funny shit on the phone, if you said some funny shit to somebody else about me, you know what I'm saying? I keep tabs on people. Yup. All of that shit. Keep tabs on people. Sometimes you gotta do that. I don't do it because I'm out there looking for problems. But when the problems come, I'm prepared, homie. I did my homework. I know where you work. I know where you live. You know what I'm saying? I might even know what car you drive. Get what I'm saying? You have to know these things. I mean, I knew what kind of game I got into when I got into it. I mean, I was stupid. I was naive. I didn't know like a lot of people had leverage over me because they know a lot of shit about me that I didn't know. But I learned, homie. I learned. So if you feel like somebody is not right, sometimes you gotta follow your intuition. You know they say defense wins championships. You don't gotta move. If you already felt the energy is off and you stay prepared, you know what I'm saying? You can always block the shot. You don't need to go out there and rush it and try to shoot. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to do that. You know what I'm saying? If you know something is off, right? Because a lot of people, when they be plotting, they don't be knowing, right? But if you know the plot, if you know the game plan, then you could intercept shit. You know what I'm saying? You could intercept shit. And the last one I would say is how you go home. You know what I'm saying? Like, change, not even just home, but change what you do. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody know. Don't do the same shit every day. You know what I'm saying? Of course, sometimes you gotta go to work. This is why you don't let people know where you work at, right? But when you go home different ways. When you go home, try to do different things. You know what I'm saying? You gotta change your routes. You gotta do different things, different routines. Excuse me. If you work out at this gym one day, go to that gym over there the next day. Or sometimes work out in the park or work out in the house. Change your shit up. Again, this is just like if you if you playing the game. If you playing the game, you know, these are some tips. And I would say the last thing, always do dirt on your own. This is really the last thing. Always do dirt on your own, so nobody can snitch on you. You know? And if you do dirt with somebody, make sure they get their hands dirty too. Whatever that is, make sure they get their hands dirty too. If you doing some dirt with somebody, because at the end of the day, dudes will come around on the ride just to have some shit on you. They'll come around and they'll be like, okay, he did this. I got this on him. And sometimes they'll manipulate you with this. They'll threaten you, like, yeah, I'll tell on you. They might not even tell you that, because if you about that life, then you might do something though. But dudes will hold certain things leverage, man. They'll play with you. So if you can do it on your own, do it on your own. And if you just happen to be with somebody, just figure out how they can get their hands dirty too. Get what I'm saying? I watched the video, not giving nobody ideas, but I watched the video where this dude pulled out some dude out his trunk. It was crazy. It was a man and a woman. This dude pulled out some dude out his trunk and clapped him like 5 times, right? He passed the grip to the shorty, and he had the shorty shoot him twice. Crazy. But he made her get her hands dirty. You know what I'm saying? We both did this. You know what I'm saying? Even though later on, of course, she could probably, if he do get caught, because it was on video, crazy. I don't even know how it was on video, because it looked like it was dark in the area. Like, it just looked crazy. But even though later on she could be like, you know, he made me do it or whatever. I don't know how the plea gonna go, but you get the gist of it. Sometimes you gotta have dirt on other people just in case. Not saying you're gonna play the snitch back and forth game, but people are less likely to do certain things. And I know this shit from experience. People are less likely to do certain shit to you when they know you got certain shit on them, right? When they know where you live, when they know they could have access to somebody, when they know you did some dirt, when they know they got some shit on you. So it's all about leverage, man. Everybody play the leverage game. Everybody's trying to have some secrets over people. That's why when people friendships break up, they putting out their dirty laundry on social media. They're threatening you. I know how to find you. I violate you. I beat you up. They saying all of these crazy things, right? Because people are always looking to have one up on somebody. That's just human nature, bro. People are looking to hear your shit more than theirs. This is just things that people do as humans. They want to know your secrets, but they won't really share with you. They want to be all up in your business. They know where you live. They know where you work. They know, your habits, but they won't let you know theirs. You know what I'm saying? It's all about leverage out here in the game when you're playing with crooks. But let me know what y'all thoughts are. Let me know what I missed. Another thing is, I was just gonna say, don't be hanging out with family. Like when I was in the streets, I never really hung out with family. Nobody really know what my relatives, my close relatives look like, and that's how you gotta keep it sometimes. All that motherfuckers knowing your mom and your daughters and your sons and all that shit. Nah, bro. Again, unless they your day ones, and even sometimes your day ones could flip on you. But you know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying. But let me know what y'all thoughts are. Let me know if I missed any ones that y'all feel like are also important. Let me know in the comment section. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Peace.